Hello and welcome to another episode of Blue Alpine TV. In today's episode, we will talk about Tether printing 250 million USDT tokens. We'll talk about Binance having issues after their upgrade, and we'll talk about venture capitalists moving into cryptocurrency. Now, first off, guys, hopefully this new setup with this sound equipment is better. Please do let me know in the comments if the sound is still a bit worse. I'm still like setting up everything, but I think it's pretty good so far. Let's jump right into this first news story. If you're in the Telegram channel, you already heard about this story. If you're not, please make sure to join the Telegram channel. It's free. Go into the video description or the podcast description. There's a link to it. Essentially, what I mentioned yesterday was that the Tether controversy keeps continuing. Essentially, Tether is a cryptocurrency startup. They have this USDT token, the Tether, which normally should be backed 1-to-1 with the US dollar, meaning if you invest $1, it should print out 1 USDT. And the problem is, or was in the last couple of months, that people have actually said, well, this is not the case. It is more than we actually kind of invested already. And Tether had this weird situation where they have declined an auditing company to continue their auditing process. Since then, the problem, we're not really sure what the situation with the problem is. There was a lawyer or a couple of lawyers actually checking and auditing their bank accounts and saying that everything is correct. There is just a small mismatch, but that is not really relevant in that combination. So the question is still, what exactly is happening? So yesterday or day before, they printed 250 million tokens, and that actually increased the Bitcoin price. And as you can see here, Litecoin's founder Charlie D, he said, generally this has been a precursor of price going up. Tether gets printed when people deposit USD and get USDT back. This USDT will then be used to buy crypto. This is similar to someone depositing 250 million to exchanges. Of course, that doesn't mean they will buy right away. Do your own research. Now, the price yesterday has actually jumped a little bit. It hasn't gone up crazily, but there was definitely an effect. And I think it's still not clear whether the entire 250 million tokens have been used in order to buy something from the exchanges. So for now, we'll just have to wait and see. I know this phase in the cryptocurrency markets is quite tough. A lot of people are seeing a lot of red in their portfolios. As always, do fundamental research, do your research, and really kind of evaluate and reevaluate your portfolio. Use this time to really research the coins you wanted to invest in and maybe snap them up for a good price in this phase. Next up, we have Binance. Binance crypto exchange issues risk warning, keeps trading withdrawals suspended. Now, crypto exchange Binance has had an upgrade to their system, which was scheduled. So normal upgrade going on today. But the weird thing is, after the upgrade was supposed to be finished, there was a warning that they have actually suspended deposits and withdrawals from their system due to a risk management system warning. It says here, due to a warning from pre-trade check-in, our risk management system, we will postpone the start of trading and withdrawals. Please stay tuned for more information regarding the reopening of trading and withdrawals. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Now, the thing is, as far as I know, because this news has come out a bit earlier, as far as I know, this has been completed since then. So it looks like 9 hours ago from the shooting of this video, which is 8 o'clock Zurich time. It says here, from now on until the commencement of trading, users will be able to cancel orders, process deposits, withdrawals, and use all other account-related functions. Thank you for support. So everything has kind of gone back, but then in 8 hours ago, it says here, due to a warning, that was the thing. And then a couple of, meaning after 2 hours of this warning, said here that Binance will resume all trading and deposits starting from 20 p.m. or 8 p.m. it should be technically UTC +8, but withdrawal will be 1 or 2 hours later. We apologize for any inconvenience caused and thank you for your patience. So this is still going on, or at least is in the process of being solved. In my opinion, doesn't seem like a hack or anything unusual. I do know that, or from kind of experience with Twitter's support, that they're fairly up on their risk management system. So probably just a warning, and they take warnings quite seriously. I believe Binance is one of the fastest companies when it comes to reacting to those warnings. So hopefully, and pretty sure, everything will turn back to normal. As always, don't keep money on the exchanges. Last but not least, quite an interesting news story that also came out yesterday. I think even yesterday after I posted into the Telegram channel, introducing A16Z crypto. So A16Z, which is called, which is Andreessen Horowitz, which is a huge venture capital company out of the US, quite successful really, has announced a new crypto fund. They call it A16Z crypto, and they have quite an interesting model. Well, the whole blog post starts with, historically, new models of computing have tended to emerge every 10 to 15 years. Now, they are arguing that blockchain might actually be one of the next models of computing. And they're making this example of Bitcoin being this store of value, but Ethereum being kind of this programmable computer or trust that you can program in a way. And they are believing, or they believe, that crypto is definitely the next big frontier. Now, what is quite interesting is they are saying that we're still fairly early in this whole run. So they're still saying, well, we do believe that this whole crypto thing is in its early stages. That's why we kind of want to invest into crypto startups, crypto projects as well. And it says here, although the Bitcoin white paper is now almost 10 years old, we believe we're still early in the crypto movement. The infrastructure needs to be improved, and the applications are difficult for non-early adopters to use. This is kind of the thesis or the ideas that I've been sharing with you guys as well. I believe the killer crypto application is still out there. We need to find it. The infrastructure needs to be better. It needs to be faster, more cheaper. And then, and only then, with this combination of infrastructure improving and applications being really useful for people, then I think we will see that next huge run and huge increase in terms of value, in terms of money, etc. They are deep believers of software. There was this interesting article called Software is Eating the World. And since blockchain is essentially software, they believe that blockchain or cryptocurrencies will be the next huge frontier. Now, they have mentioned that they will raise $300 million venture fund, and that they will invest into crypto companies and protocols. They're saying, we're long-term patient investors. We've been investing in crypto assets for 5+ years. We've never sold any of those investments and don't plan to anytime soon. We structured the A16Z crypto fund to be able to hold investments for 10+ years. We have an all-weather fund. We plan to invest consistently over time, regardless of market conditions. If there is another crypto winter, and crypto winter essentially means where the prices are either stagnating or going down for a long time, we'll keep investing aggressively. I believe this is a huge bullish sign. Andreessen Horowitz, in my opinion, is one of the best venture capital companies in the world. And this is just kind of a sign of trust, in my opinion. Now, them being inside, invested long-term and with a long-term horizon is, again, very aligns with the values that we are trying to teach at Blue Alpine. So we do believe that 5 to 10 years is at least the minimum you should invest into these things. And these are very, very good signs. I mean, we have also been investing into crypto assets for quite a while. I think it's more, in my case, it's 4.5 years. It's not really 5 years or 5+ years. but definitely a long time. And I'm still a huge believer, even though the market doesn't look like it, and even though the market could continue to go like this, I believe that this will be a huge thing. Crypto assets will be huge in the coming months and years. So definitely give this article a read. In my opinion, huge and bullish sign from one of the best venture capital companies in the world. With that, guys, we're already at the end of today's episode. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast, join the Telegram channel to be up to date, and let me know in the comments if the sound quality is good. I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.